Our panel of judges faced enormous difficulties in choosing this year's winners. Quite literally, there were hundreds of deserving people whose exploits were an inspiration. But there is one award, the most inspiring sports personality of the year, which could only really go to one man. Here's a quick look at the outstanding achievements of Sir Steve Redgrave. After winning gold in the 1996 Olympics, Steve Redgrave announced his retirement.
Anyone sees me go anywhere near a boat, you've got my permission to shoot me. I do not ever want to get in a boat again.
But the temptation of a fifth gold medal proved too strong. Aged 34, Steve came out of retirement to fight against his age and the odds. For the next 4 years, he endured a harsh training schedule, preparing himself for the challenge of the Sydney Olympics. The journey ahead was never going to be easy, but then disaster struck.
I'm diabetic. I have to take insulin. They feel pretty confident that I'll be able to carry on the sport, but they also say how difficult it's going to be.
His diabetes could have cost him his career, but he was determined to carry on. The training program became tougher overnight. The need to compete at Olympic standard meant days and weeks away from his family. But it was all worth it in the end. When Steve rode to victory at the Sydney Olympics, he became the only man to win 5 gold medals at 5 consecutive games. Steve Redgrave has made Olympic history. Before Steve comes on the stage, please welcome one of the greatest athletes of the last century, the man who first ran the 4-minute mile, the British legend, Sir Roger Bannister.
It's great to be asked to give this award to Stephen. Many of us have tried to do these things on one occasion, a few occasions, but few can imagine, even seeing that film, the amount of durability, perseverance, strength, courage, which it needs to do it for 24 years.
And now the man who made us all so proud last summer, Britain's greatest Olympian of all time, Sir Steve Redgrave.
I'm very honoured to be given this award, but it's not here, so I know that something else is going to happen. They put a radio mic on me, so I know there's definitely something. My wife is there with a great big grin across her face. Really, what I've done for the last 25 years is really just have fun of doing a sport. Maybe there's been a few dark days in the last 4 years of trying to achieve the Sydney gold. But one thing that I don't think I'll ever respond to is the amount of warmth that I've had of coming back from this Games, from the British people. It's been unbelievable. And I'll just take you back a few years when I was 10. The Munich Olympic Games are on. We used to watch it on the TV. And there was one guy with Mark Spitz who won 7 gold medals. And I just remember one headline from the Mirror. I still remember it to this day. Spitz for 6. Perhaps 6 is something poignant. I don't know. But thank you very much.
Well, we know that you read that headline, and so he's come all the way from Los Angeles to present you with your award. Please welcome Mark Spitz.
I think it's Steve's tenacity that has brought him to his success. For if someone actually gave him the roadmap to success, it might have been too overwhelming. My career only lasted 22 years. I had 1 Olympics to mess up on and another one to get it right. He had no second chances. He got it right 5 consecutive times. What an honor for me personally, Sir Steve Redgrave, for all of Britain and you tonight.
great.